Barca have won another Champions League game last night in an away game against Red Star Club. Barca looks unstoppable at the moment, with the sublime form of Lewandowski, Rafinha, and Lamine Yamal in attack, and fantastic all-around team performance. Let's have a look at the tactics Hansi Flick used last night.
Flick made 2 changes in the lineup, resting Bale and Olmo for Gerard Martin and Frenkie. Olmo's absence created some issues, but Frenkie and Pedri were decent. However, Martin struggled and failed to keep an offside trap, which led to a first goal Barca conceded. Barca had few issues in the first half.
Flick's usual setup focuses heavily on central attacks, with both fullbacks positioned wide and wingers tucking in closer to the cam, creating a trio behind the ST, making it tough for opponents who often defend with 2 pivots to mark everyone. However, Crvina opted for 3 pivots and a compact defense, which made it difficult for us to progress centrally.
There was a lack of positional fluidity in the center. The same 3 players remained in central roles, unlike our usual system where we see more fluidity and positional exchanges. Typically, Pedri has freedom to push forward or switch positions with the center attacking midfielder or winger, even allowing Rafinha to move closer to Lewandowski as a second striker.
Frenkie didn't fully capitalize on this freedom. Also, Pedri, playing as a cam, didn't provide the positional awareness that Olmo typically does, who positions himself smartly between the lines and consistently make himself a free option.
Gerard Martin's lack of offensive contribution made our left side ineffective, forcing most of our attacks down the right. Fortunately, we weren't just relying on Lamine's individual ability to beat defenders, as Count supported him well. With also Pedri leaning slightly to the right, this trio formed consistent passing triangles, making it tough for home team to defend that side.
It worked even better when we built from the left or center, then quickly switch play with a long ball to Lamine, giving him more space to exploit and generate danger. Relying on this overloads is what led to our second goal.
Barca's counter-pressing was nearly flawless, preventing any counter-attacks from Crvina and giving us control of possession. The pressing structure was effective, consistently forcing Crvina to play long balls and stopping them from building out from the back.
However, their tall and physically strong strikers managed to win some aerial duels and second balls, which occasionally led to minor threats. The only significant defensive lapse came from a positional mistake by Gerard Martin, leading to Crvina's first goal.
Our offside trap worked well other times, shutting down their advances, and we remained solid defensively, conceding only 1 real chance. Barca's 70% possession also greatly contributed to our defensive stability. In the second half, while our right side was already the most productive offensively in the first half, it improved significantly in the second. Count became even more involved in attacks, and Pedri, who had just leaned toward the right initially, took up a permanent position there.
This consistently created a 3 versus 2 advantage on the right, often leaving one player, usually Count, getting unmarked. Count deserves credit for utilizing these spaces with precise crosses. Flick also ensured that several players were positioned in the box, giving Count multiple options.
When Crvina tried to counter our numerical advantage by adding defenders to cover Pedri, Rafinha also joined the right side, which made it nearly impossible for them to maintain balance, and our numerical advantage on that side was inevitable.
The introduction of Gavi provided added freedom. Unlike Frenkie, Gavi thrives on advancing and can position himself even as a number 10, giving us the positional flexibility we kind of lacked, as Gavi was able to switch positions with the cam or the winger more often.
Olmo's also helped, as his movement as the center attacking mid is unmatched by anyone else in the team. With Crvina trailing by 3 goals, they left more space open. Despite losing Rafinha, Furman made the most of these spaces, demonstrating his effectiveness in Rafinha's free left wing role.
Defensively, Count's more advanced positioning helped improve our pressing. In the subs, Licky, Gavi, Furman, and Po Victor contributed to keeping our counter-press effective. The defense looked easy to break with Sergi Dominguez's presence, though.
In their second goal, Lamine struggled to track back and cover his fullback as effectively, which occasionally left Count in 2v1 situations. Other than this, we were good. In the second half, we looked more dominant and entertaining. Barca secured 3 points, moving up to 6th place in points table, just 3 points behind the leader and 1 point behind the runner-ups.
This is what point table looks at the moment. Barca are looking to go in the first position in upcoming matches.
Only bad thing from last game is that Barca got hit on his face and left blooded. Later, he needed to have 10 stitches on that wound. Good news is there is no injury to his bones, so he is looking to play against Real Sociedad on Saturday. Hansi Flick will decide what to do later. Barca wants to play that shows his passion and commitment for the club. A true warrior.
How far are Barca going on the competition? Give us a comment.
Thank you for watching the video until the end.
Subscribe for more Barca related videos.